Would you like to max out the power of a Gladius, meaning max power to weapons, engines, and shields while reducing your signature as much as possible? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly where to go, what components to buy, and then we'll do a bounty hunting mission to show you exactly what the Gladius can do with this loadout. First off, where do you need to go to buy your first components? Well, usually I like to start at Orison here. Orison is on Crusader. You can just zoom in and you'll see the city there. First, we need to go to Cousin Crow's. I'm going to go to the spaceport here and show you exactly how to get there. Get to Cousin Crow's, we just visit the spaceport of Orison and make your way over to blue elevators here. Just run forward. I like to show where to buy each component since sometimes players are new and they don't know. So just run forward here. Eventually, you'll find these blue elevators. Take them to the shuttle station. Once at the shuttle station, we want to make a left here. We're able to go to Cousin Crow's here. We just missed our shuttle, but I'm gonna wait here and get on it. We're finally here. Now we can just make our way up the steps here. And I'm still pretty sick, so if I sound a little bit off, that's probably why. My head is literally booming while making this video. But just follow along, we'll eventually get to Cousin Crow's here. I'm just gonna head down the steps. You can see here's a little board of Cousin Crow's. Just gonna go here to these doors. Hopefully they can open. They opened. Now we can go down, all the way down, and eventually we should see these terminals where we can buy most of our components. Our first component here is going to be our power plant. Now this isn't the best power plant, but it's the best power plant you can buy. I recently made a video showing you how you can farm the best power plant. I'll probably link it in the description. But this is the second base power plant that you can buy. So we're going to buy this one. It will keep our signature nice and low, meaning missiles won't be able to as easily lock onto us, saving our ship. So let's buy this one. Next up for the coolers, we're going to go with the stealth coolers here as well, just to reduce our signature and keep our ship nice and cool. Usually I like to equip one, but you can equip two if you want to. But I'm just going to buy one. You can also buy this at GrimHEX if you're there. But we're at Orison right now, so might as well pick it up. For our quantum drive, we're going to go with this one here. Very hard to pronounce, so I'm not even going to try. But you can go with this. This will reduce your IR signature as well when you equip it. So this is why I'm going to go with it. Plus, when you enter nav mode, it won't completely give your position away, meaning you can still run without being able to get locked onto. So I'm going to go with the stealth quantum drive here. That's all we need here. Now I'm going to show you where to buy missiles. For missiles, I like to go all size 1 just because I can get 16 missiles. I can constantly spam them, which is super nice. To buy these, we need to head over to Crusader Showroom. I'm going to show you exactly how to get there as well. Since it's a little bit tricky if it's your first time ride, just want to make our way all the way back here to the station so that we can take the shuttle station to the Crusader Showroom. So you just want to run forward here, go down these steps and wait for the shuttle. Once here, we want to get on it and then we'll head over. We are finally here. We just want to head over to Crusader Showroom here. So what we do, we go up the steps and eventually we look to our right. You'll see there is the Crusader Showroom logo. Just head over there. Once at the showroom here, you should find elevators to your left that you can take to the showroom. So just go here and take the elevators up. Once you have taken the elevators, we're just gonna go left here so that we can find the terminal to buy our missiles. Now missiles are very nice but expensive. They made it way more to buy, but very nice when in need. So just use this terminal to buy the missile rack. Just type in 341 so that we can buy this. This will allow us to equip our missiles. So just buy 4 of these. There we go, all purchase. Next up, we're going to buy the missiles. So we're going to go with Task Force. These missiles does a lot of splash damage, which can damage components, making them really good. Plus, they're pretty fast and their lock on angle is pretty good as well. And they lock on super quickly. So all around a very good missile. You can see for one, it is 3,000. So quite expensive. If you don't have a lot of money, do not buy these. They are quite expensive to restock. But if you want to optimize everything on your build, then obviously you want to buy these. So I'm going to buy 16. For 16, it's 52,000, which is quite a bit. but we're gonna customize our ship completely. Now let me head over to my hangar. I'm in my hangar now. Let's customize our ship by hitting F1, going to vehicles, selecting our Gladius. Now the first thing we want to do here is head over to this tab. Make sure we remove our jump drive so we don't lose it. So just unequip, hit save, go to systems next. Here we're gonna unequip one cooler to save power. This is just gonna be empty, hit save. Next up, our next cooler here, we're gonna equip our vapor block and hit save. For our power plant, we're gonna equip our Delta Max here. And now for our quantum drive, we're also gonna equip our quantum drive. Our shields we'll figure out in a minute. But let's customize our weapons here. We first want to switch out our missile racks here for the new ones that we bought. You can see here we go, 3, 4, 1. We want to replace these with our new missile racks. You can see we've got all of them equipped. Just hit save just to keep it in place. Now let's equip our missiles. You can see they are task force missiles. I've got quite a bit of them, but let me equip them all. And there we go, all our missiles is equipped. Next up, we're gonna have to replace our weapon here, our Mantis Gatling gun, just because we want attritions for better weapons. In order to replace this, we need to head over to Serpent Station, which is just above Crusader. So let's head over. To find Serpent Station, you can just hit F2 and type in Sir here. And let's ride to the station to go buy our one weapon that we need. I'll explain why I go these weapons instead of other ones once we get to the terminal. We're at the station here. I'm quickly gonna land and head over to the spaceport. We're at the spaceport here. To buy the weapons, we need to look for yellow elevators, which isn't too bad to find here at Serpent Station. Just go to these and go to the Galleria. Once at the Galleria, you want to head over to the shop here. Just go forward and then make a right. You should see this icon right here. Just head inside to the terminal and let's buy our CF repeater here. Just type in CF and you'll see this one pop up. Buy one of these. We already got 2 of these on our wings, which is super nice. We save some money. But CF repeaters has a lot of projectile speed, making it easier to hit players while in combat, and they're pretty decent for PvE. But if you want to go full PvE, right, then you probably want to go with attritions since they have better damage. So this is why we go with CF repeaters. They're just a really good all-rounder. Plus we save some money in the buying process, since we already have 2 of these. Now we can quickly equip them. Hit F1, go to vehicles, Gladius, and then vehicle weapons. Make sure to replace your Gatling gun with your new CF repeater. Hit save. And let's go to GrimHEX to buy our seals. While we're here, I quickly want to show you where you can buy attritions. I didn't really explain right, but we basically want to go to Hurston here. We go all the way to Hurston, and then on Hurston, you'll find a city, which is called Lorville. You just go here, and you make your way over to the business district, and there will be a weapon shop where you can buy the attritions. Just in case you didn't know, but you can buy it there. Now let's head over to GrimHEX. To find GrimHEX, usually I just type in Grim, and I'll route my way over there. It's a little bit obstructed now, but I'll go over there right now. To find Dampers Depot at GrimHEX, you just go to Spaceport here, make your way over to the elevators. Once at the main concourse here, when I head up the steps, you'll see another set of steps right here. And once you look back, you'll see little arrows. Usually there's the shop. Let's head over. Once here, you can head inside where you will find the terminal to buy your shields at. So just use. For our shields, we're gonna go with the Targa shields. Just note, these shields does have the best shield HP and the best regeneration, but they do not have the best component health. So if you get hit with a lot of ballistics, a lot of missiles, these have the chance to basically get destroyed. So be very careful, but I still think they're best for the moment since a lot of ships use lasers and not ballistics. So this is why I'm going with these, because they have the best shield HP and best regeneration, plus they don't take a lot of power. You want to buy 2 of these Targa shields. I did forget to equip my jump module previously, so please don't forget to equip yours, but you can buy one at GrimHEX as well. Now that we have all our components, I'm just going to hit F1 to customize our ship for the last time before I show you how to optimize your power. So let's go to vehicles, Gladius, systems here, and now we can choose our shields, our target shields. Hit save. I did forget to re-equip my jump drive, but if you were to do that, you'll just head over here and equip your old one that you removed previously. So sorry for that, but at least I mentioned it in the video. Let me head over to my hangar and I'll show you how to optimize the power of the Gladius. To optimize the power of the Gladius, make sure you turn on your engines so that you can see all the power here. Now you can just hold in F and scroll. Make sure you turn off life support here so you gain one more power. And you just want to fill up all your weapons, all your thrusters and all your shields. So our thrusters won't be completely full just because we haven't optimized our power supply yet. You can easily get it by farming LRT bounties and farming it from a Talon. You can just take that power supply and put it into your Gladius. But for now, this is the best we can do with one block missing. But if you get that power plant, then you will have full power to all your systems here, which makes it very nice. But this is decent enough. This won't affect our performance at all. Maybe a little bit of boost regeneration, but other than that, not a big deal really. But you can see our signatures pretty decent here. Our cross section is the biggest, meaning the top of our ship will be 9Ks out. So not the biggest deal. If we're facing the front, then we're pretty good as well. So let's go do a bounty hunting mission to see how the Gladius performs. For my bounty hunting mission here, we're going to do a VHRT here. This is bigger ships, so it's going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll see if we can manage. For our bounty hunting targets here, we've got the Inferno or an Ion, got a Scorpius, Mercury Star Runner, and we've got a C2. I think I might be able to only go for the C2 since it is our target. We're super stealthy, about 8Ks out. We might be a little bit too close. The Mercury Star Runner might see us, but we'll see what we can do here. Maybe we can take out the C2 before they notice. I'm going to try and sit on the belly. Turrets are super dangerous for us. So we're going to see if we can maneuver ourselves here and there. Or even at the top shouldn't be too bad, I guess. Luckily, the C2s are not too difficult to defeat. Very easy. We'll see what we can do with against the Mercury Star Runner. Well, I guess they spotted us. Luckily, we can flare off missiles because we have stealth. If our signature was super big, it would be way more difficult. Seems like they spotted us. I'm gonna have to deal with the other ones first, because they have way more firepower. Let me just run a little bit to get my shields back. Here is the Ion, I believe. There we go, we've got our first kill. Believe it or not, I think the Mercury Star Runner is way more difficult than the C2. But we'll go for the little ship first here, the Scorpius. It has way more firepower and the turret can do a lot of damage. There we go, we've got our second kill here. Let's see if we can deal with the Mercury Star Runner. Now the Mercury is pretty scary. I'm gonna see if I can target the turrets. I pressed R to sub-target. I'll see if I can take out one of the turrets. At least, then we can sit in a blind spot. See if I can get that turret, but it seems a bit difficult. It's very difficult to get the turret. Let me just get my shields back. Almost got it though. It seems red. I think I'll just forget about the turret and just outright kill the Mercury. It might be way better than constantly trying to aim for the turret. Should have been dead by now. Yeah, way easier to just go for the Mercury. You can just basically strafe up and a little bit to the right while rolling, and you should be able to avoid the fire of the turrets. I'm not the craziest pilot, but I know how to at least do a little bit of things here and there, just by strafing here and there. So it should work for you as well. Make sure we don't black out though. Things is getting pretty close. is super red. Just doing the same thing over and over again. Driving up and a little bit of roll to the side movement here and there. And we're avoiding the turrets quite good. So pretty decent. Every now and then you want to black out, then I just ease up on the upstrafe. I'm not the best pilot, but it seems to work for me at least. Definitely not a PvP pilot at all. Those people are crazy. But for PvE, pretty easy, right? I do want to practice more in the Arena Commander, but I do not really get too much time anymore. Maybe eventually. There we go. We've got the Mercury Star Runner. It's not a complete kill. Now we can go for our main target here, the C2. I'm just gonna see if I can sit under its belly. Nothing too crazy. They're the easiest ships to kill actually. So when you get a C2, probably one of the base ones. The car wreck is way more difficult to kill. I don't think I'll be able to do it with the Gladius. So just be very careful for them. But this one kind of just sitting still. Every now and then I'll upstrafe a little bit forward. Kill it, but first we need to down the shields. Guess I can just go regular mode here. I do like to gimbal my weapons for the most part. Just because I play FPS. And I like to basically aim. And just shoot without having to aim with my nose. That's basically why I like gimbals. But it's definitely way more effective to be fixed. I do play with mouse and joystick as well. So right hand is the mouse and left hand is joystick. Then I have racing pedals as my controls for my feet. It's definitely start running. So that's a good sign. Usually they start running when they're super low. Just see if I can get the belly here. Finish it off. There we go. We basically killed the VHRT bounty. All 3 ships. Well, technically it was 4. With just a little Gladius. Which is a little bit difficult to do if you do not kite and keep on top of things. But hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to upgrade your ship even more and get a better power plant, then you can watch this video right here where I show you exactly how to farm a talon to upgrade your power plant. Also, a big thank you to my YouTube memberships for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. You can also join if you want to. But thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.